history of the School Street campus dates back well over a century. Early records show that in 1895, there were 2,398 students in Oconee County who attended a total of 50 different schools, none of which were part of a county board of education. However, in 1902, the first high school, Oconee High School, was built in Oconee County as a result of newly passed legislation which created a public school system in every county. Reports indicate that at different points, a number of other grades were housed in that building as well. The school system began experiencing growth immediately, especially as a bus system made attendance more feasible. In 1918, the enrollment of the high school doubled, and so there was an addition that year, as well as another in the 1920s due to continued growth. The high school was the largest in the county and was designed by Charles E. Choate, a U.S. architect who worked in Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. The high school mostly burned down in 1954 after a lightning strike. The only part of the original structure that remained after the fire is a portion of the rear wall. In that year, 1954, there were 32 graduates. For comparison, there were 599 graduates in 2022 in Oconee County schools. The high school was consolidated with Bogart High School in 1956 and was moved to the current location of Oconee County Middle School. Today's Oconee County High School was built in 1992. The original Oconee High School is where the Oconee Cultural Arts Foundation, or OCAF, is currently located. Part of the two additions are still present in the current OCAF structure as well. In 2001, Oconee County Schools sold the OCAF Gallery building for $1 to the Oconee Cultural Arts Foundation. Originally built in 1933 as a gymnasium for students, Rocket Hall is currently used by OCAF as well. The current superintendent's building sits where Watkinsville Academy was once located. This building was erected circa 1932 and housed grades 1 through 4. Students and teachers referred to it as the Little Building. 3rd grade was in the superintendent's current office, and 4th grade was in the current boardroom. The current Teaching and Learning building was built circa 1952. Prior to the fire, students took typing classes in the building and attended 12th grade in the now Special Education and Communication offices on the far right end of the building. There was a mixed grade classroom elsewhere in the building. After the fire, the 12th grade room became a 7th grade room. Many community members have reported going to 4th, 5th, and 6th grades in the building as well. Classes offered for business courses were held fittingly in the current Business Services Student Services building, which was built around 1960. Students learned typing on manual typewriters, shorthand, bookkeeping, and other business-related skills. Prior to the current building, there was a wooden building on the same site that was moved to make way for the brick building currently there today. At one point, there was a cafeteria in the building as well. Of note is that the building today houses school nutrition. And here you can see the technology portables located right outside of the Business Services Student Services building. Behind the technology portables are School Street Studios. The building housing the current School Street Studios was built in 1937 and was a vocational school where the agricultural and home economics programs were located. It was also home to a canning plant, with the cannery located in a rectangular room in the rear of the building. An addition was added to the rear of the building in 1950 to be used as a kiln. In 1956, after the high school was relocated, School Street Studios was used as part of the elementary school until 1968. It continued to house kindergarten until 1987. Circa 1940s, many former students have said that they had their tonsils taken out in the hallway of the current School Street Studios building. The northwest corner was added in the late 1970s or early 1980s for a bus garage. In 1994, OCAF acquired the School Street Studios property. The The board office has been on the 34 School Street campus since circa 1980, and for the 40 years prior, the Board of Education operated in the basement of the courthouse. 36 employees currently have offices in the 3 School Street properties, plus the 2 portables on site. Divisions on the campus are the Superintendent's Office, Associate Superintendent, Teaching and Learning, Technology, Student Services, School Nutrition, Communications, Business Services, Operations, and Human Resources. This represents a total of 35 offices. In addition to the individuals on site, there are 85 central office employees who are located in other locations throughout the school system, including psychologists, social workers, bus drivers, maintenance staff, and technology staff. In addition, the boardroom seats 50 individuals. Since its earliest days, Oconee County Schools has been a rapidly growing system. Data from this century shows that in 2000, OCS's enrollment was 5,255. Today, more than 8,500 students are enrolled in 11, soon to be 12 schools. That represents a 62% increase in the 21st century. The design of the proposed Instructional Support Center, or ISC, features a timeless and traditional design featuring red bricks and columns. Decorative smokestacks or chimneys were included in the design to honor the original Oconee High School. When it was built in 1902, the school was heated with pot-bellied coal-burning stoves. The cupola on the new design represents the cupola that was on the original Oconee High School building. When the building was reconstructed after the 1954 fire, the cupola was not added back. However, the proposed ISC design includes elements from the original 1902 design to honor our history, while new elements of the proposed ISC point us towards the future. There will be 66 offices for the following divisions: Superintendent's Office, Associate Superintendent, Teaching and Learning, Student Services, School Nutrition, Communications, Business Services, Operations, and Human Resources. Student Services and Special Education central office staff that are housed off-site will be moved to the proposed ISC. The boardroom will seat 118 individuals, providing much more room for community engagement and recognitions. Technology staff members are split between the current School Street offices and the technology offices at Oconee County Middle School. The opening of the ISC will allow technology staff to be housed in the 3 buildings on the School Street campus, and the portables will be removed. We'd like to pause here to offer special thanks to a number of community members that contributed historical information to this video. Thank you so much to many historians and local alumni for sharing with us their pictures, stories, and a variety of other historical information. Since our earliest days, Oconee County Schools has been a rapidly growing system and a highly desirable destination for families. As we honor our history and look to the future, we are proud to be Oconee Strong, now for 120 years.